These are 17 famous Amazon products that all have over 100,000 positive reviews. They're the most repurchased items on all of Amazon. Now, some of them I really, really like, others not so much. But if you're interested in anything, it'll all be linked down below in the description box. The links will also be in the top pinned comment. And then if you're watching on your TV, you can actually scan this QR code and shop there. All right, up first, coming in at 153,000 positive reviews, it is a #1 bestseller. It's the Hanes Eco Smart fleece sweatshirt, which it looks like I'm wearing it. It really does. This is not. I actually have, I think, 3 of these sweatshirts. They're all up at my cabin. I love wearing them. So this is the only clip that I could find when I first bought it a few years ago. I have it in a green color. I also have it in gray and I think like a brown shade. But this really is what it looks like. It's just a basic crew neck sweatshirt. And yes, it is men's, but women buy them. Obviously men do. Just get a small size down if you're a woman. But this is only, like, the best part, it's between $12 and $14. The price is insane and it's really, really good quality. Next, we have the #1 best-selling socks on all of Amazon, coming in at 112,000 positive reviews. We have the brand Saucony. And I don't know why I was late to the game with these, because this is all that Josh will wear. And then I've also purchased them for my kids, but I've never ordered them for myself. So I did get a 6-pack. It was only $13. So the price right off the bat, very, very good, but the quality, I'm extremely impressed with the quality. These feel thick. They feel expensive, even though they're totally not. There is this performance tab, it's what they call it, in the back. So it's really thick right here so that it prevents any chafing or rubbing. You know how sometimes you get the heel bothering you? Like, that happens to me all the time with different sneakers. There's actually support built into the actual sock, like if you have high arches, so that's really cool. And then all of the socks are moisture wicking. So you can get them in a lot of colors. I mean, there's truly so many different colors and pack options, but I am really impressed with these. All right, so we talked about socks. Let's talk about underwear. Now, these I've already had for years. I cannot recommend them enough. They're the Amazon Essentials 6-pack of cotton underwear. 151,000 positive reviews, lots of different color combos and patterns to choose from. And I just love how basic these are. I love how comfortable they are. I love that they are only cotton. That is just really wonderful in my opinion, and healthy, especially down in that area. I've just had these for years. I've repurchased them, every so often, and they're $12 for a 6-pack. Okay, these next items have an insane amount of positive reviews. The Beckham Collection pillows, 251,000 positive reviews. The best-selling pillows on all of Amazon. I've recommended them in countless videos, but they are really so good. And it comes with a 2-pack, so you can get the queen size or the king size. I'm not gonna quote pricing just because it does depend on what size you get, but very affordable, especially since you get 2 pillows for that price. You'll love them, okay? My entire family uses them. Like, most of my friends have purchased them and love them. When we got the cabin, we replaced all of the pillows with these pillows. They're amazing for side sleepers, back sleepers. They're so squishy. They're just amazing. Next, this is something I did have to order just to see if I would like it. And again, I'm shocked at how nice it is, but also the price. So this is the Bedsure Satin Pillowcase. Again, 2-pack for $7.99. Oh my goodness, it feels like silk. It's so cooling and nice feeling on your face. But also, I just wanna say, 305,000 positive reviews. That might be maybe the highest I've seen. I don't know. So many people love this satin pillowcase. And I do just wanna also say, like, 30 different colors. I got black, which I know, like, maybe a little gothic, kind of weird, but I really like the fact that no matter what I have on my face or what I do, like my drool, whatever, black really conceals that. So get whatever color you like the best or what would fit your decor or your bedroom, but maybe consider a darker color because I do think it will, it'll just show less. Next, we have America's #1 concealer. I didn't even know that, but it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So it has 227,000 positive reviews. It's only $8. And years ago, I really liked this and recommended it. And then I somehow got away from it. I was buying more expensive concealers thinking those were really good. And they are. I still use many of them. But I reordered this a few weeks ago and I'm very impressed with it. I think my problem with the one I had before was it was just too light on my skin. And I felt like it would, it would like highlight some of the areas. It would conceal well, but it would maybe like make me look a little sickly. And so I kind of just got away from using it. Well, the shade I have now is shade 122. It's a little bit darker and we're we're just away from like making our eyes so bright underneath, but I love the puff that this comes with. You just apply it under your eyes anywhere you want to correct any dark circles, puffiness, redness. You blend it in. It blends so well, doesn't make your skin look crepey, and it really does conceal well. Moving along to the NYX Butter Gloss. I have purchased these so many times. I've recommended them in many videos. These are only $5 and there's 117,000 positive reviews. It's just such a good like non-sticky gloss, but it also gives a lot of shine. My favorite shade. This is the shade you should definitely consider just for like everyday wear. It is called, what is it called? Madeline. Did not think that's what it was called. But anyway, it is what I'm wearing right now. So I think it's a very wearable shade. It looks great on everybody. And then I also grabbed this color from my stash. It's called Angel Food Cake. And I more just wanted to show you that no matter what color you pick, whether it be pinks, reds, plums, peaches, corals, there's like 40 different colors in this line. It will give you some color on your lips, which is really nice. It adds a lot of shine, but there's a nice color payoff. Okay, moving along to the Thayer's Facial Toner. This is a witch hazel toner. It is completely alcohol-free. It's very hydrating. The one I was using there for a while is this one. It's rose petal, but the one everyone else loves is the unscented version. So I decided to order this, and I completely agree. This is way better. There's just something special about just a completely unscented product. I'm just shocked by this, okay? This is like me using it, you know, you just put it on a cotton pad. I had already double cleansed my face, okay? I thought my face was super clean, and this is what came off my face. So it really does remove all the extra gunk that you thought was already off your face. Then in a clinical test, it will also smooth the texture of your skin in only 2 weeks, and it will also visibly reduce your pores in only 6 weeks. So this is under $10 and 129,000 positive reviews. So after you're done with that toner and your face is super squeaky clean, you could then go in with this Florence Organics Vitamin C Serum. I've seen this all over Amazon for years. I'm just so bombarded with so many skin products that I just never ordered it. But it does have 121,000 positive reviews. It is so affordable. It's only $14, but it has really, really good ingredients. So vitamin C is the main ingredient, but it also has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, B5, and then vitamin E as well, and a few other really good ingredients. Now, I just want to say the smell of it is phenomenal. Any vitamin C product, well, at least the good ones, smell very invigorating and just really, really nice on the skin. This absorbs well, and really just the whole point of a vitamin C serum is to brighten the skin and really fade and reduce the signs of aging like dark spots. Now, if you are enjoying this video, even in the slightest bit, I would love for you to consider subscribing down below. And then we have a product that I just am not a fan of, but clearly 174,000 people would disagree with me. These are the Mighty Patches, the famous Mighty Patch. They're for getting rid of zits or pimples faster. They claim even just in one night, like one use of this patch will get rid of your zits. And I have tried so many times to use this. I don't have nearly as many breakouts as I used to, but back in the day, I would always bust this out to try to help it. And I've even tried using the patches on different stages of the zit, but you just put it on. And the one nice thing is it kind of does conceal the zit a little bit, but never has it like cleared up my zit quickly. In fact, in my opinion, it makes the zit last even longer, or it just does absolutely nothing. So I know there's people that love this, repurchase it, buy it all the time. That's great. But for me, it's just a no. But if you do have acne, I actually have a different recommendation for you. And this also has over 100,000 reviews on Amazon. It's the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting Exfoliator. I've recommended this for years and years and years. I used to get it at Nordstrom. Now you can get it on Amazon, but it has 2% salicylic acid. So it does exfoliate your skin. So it's so good for acne. But even if you don't have acne, I would say the bulk of people that buy this probably don't have blemished skin. It just makes your skin's texture perfect. Like that's why it's called the skin perfecting exfoliant. It also really helps to reduce fine lines because again, that daily exfoliant just smooths everything out and makes all of those lines less noticeable. Then moving on to a product loved by so many, it's the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. 134,000 positive reviews, and I want to be one of those people. I want to love this so much because I do really like it. It is fragrance-free, doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't clog pores. It's great for people with eczema. It's like buttery. Oh my gosh, it just absorbs really well into the skin. I understand why so many people like this. Now, here's my problem. When you flip it to the back, the ingredients, I can't pronounce like all of them. And I know that not everything needs to be just like completely natural. And sometimes natural things have a really long word. And I understand that natural things can even be a chemical, all of that. But this is like a lot of stuff that just looks complicated and not great in my opinion. Now, obviously I'm not a dermatologist. People swear by this and love it. And if you can use it and you have eczema and you have like all this stuff and it works well for you, great. But there's just like a little birdie on one shoulder saying like, is this good? Maybe. Next, moving on to the famous Olaplex, the number 3 specifically, hair perfector. To this day, it is still the number 1 best-selling hair product on all of Amazon. And the reason people love it so much and continually repurchase it is because it actually reverses hair damage. That's why it is so famous. It started out in salons years ago. Hairdressers would actually use it on their clients to actually reverse damage from color-treated and bleached hair. So you actually use this very differently than what most people initially think. This is not a conditioner. You actually put this on damp hair before you shampoo your hair. So I would get in the shower, dampen your hair, put it in, and leave it on for at least 10 minutes. That is crucial. That's how it does its work. And then you rinse it out, shampoo and conditioner like normal. Use it a couple times a week, but only after the first time your hair is immediately 3 times stronger, and it again repairs the damage. Next, we have a weird product, although I really like it. In my quest for finding items with over 100,000 reviews, which was way harder than you might think because almost every single item on Amazon isn't even close to that amount, but I did find this reading light, which I already have. I already love it, and it has 134,000 reviews. If you are somebody that likes to read at night, this will change your life. It is flexible. It is so nice. You put it around your neck, boom, boom, and it shines the light, the direct light directly onto your book. It doesn't disturb anybody else around you. So if you like to read in bed, but your hubby or whatever is like already asleep, oh, this isn't gonna bother them. This concentrates the light directly where you want it to be. There's 3 different light settings, and there's also different shade settings. Like if you want it to be more blue tuned or yellow or white, like the settings are great, and the charge lasts forever. Now this next product makes me really sad because we don't need it anymore, but I used to use it every single day. And it's the Chom Chom Roller. So this again is a number 1 bestseller with 195,000 positive reviews. I have it in black, I have it in white, and it is a pet hair remover. So for those of you that don't know, or maybe you missed my video, but our beloved cat, the Kitster, she did pass away back in April. She was the best cat in the world. She was 17 and she lived a really great life. She did. And she was in so many of my videos, but she was long-haired and there was fur everywhere, the carpets, the couch, the bedding, everywhere. And all you had to do is just take this, go back and forth. It immediately removed the hair rather than getting out the big vacuum all the time. This just worked wonders. And then to clean it out, you just hit this button, remove the hair right there. Easy peasy. Now, I feel like we haven't talked about many kitchen items, but there's 2 products specifically that rule over everything on the market. The first being the Full Star vegetable chopper. I'm sure you've seen it about a bajillion times here on YouTube, on Amazon, on people's Instagrams. It's a viral product, and I do have it and I like it. I don't feel like I use it as much as I should. You can really use it for, just chopping any vegetables, whether it be for stir fry, for crock pots. Like I'm the crock pot queen. Like I should be using this more to just quickly dice and chop vegetables. But it does come with different parts. It is fairly compact, and it does chop even like hard vegetables, whether it be carrots, onions, that kind of thing. So this definitely is a good purchase. But believe it or not, I actually use this Dash Rapid Egg Cooker far more. This was so worth the money to me, even though this is only $18. It's another number 1 bestseller, 130,000 100,000 positive reviews. If you love eggs, you will love this thing. It makes scrambled, poached, omelets, and it does all of the different hard-boiled, soft-boiled, medium-boiled eggs with only a click of a button. It is honestly a fantastic egg machine, but I mainly use it for hard-boiled eggs. I actually like them medium-boiled. You just puncture the top of the egg and then put the water in, hit a button, walk away. It dings when it's ready. You don't have to monitor it whatsoever, and then there's perfect eggs every single time. Next, we have an honorable mention. I decided to throw this in the video very last minute. It's the Amazon Echo Dot. I'm sure a lot of you are already very familiar with this, but it's a very small round speaker that is Alexa enabled. So you can say, hey Alexa, what's the weather? Hey Alexa, play this. And you can buy different ones of these, and they come in all kinds of different colors, put them all around your house, and then they're all synced together. The sound is really, really good for how small it is, and I think it also projects really well because of the round size, but the price is fantastic, and again, everything is compatible. If you're interested in anything I shared in this video, it'll all be linked down below in the description box. Everything will be pinned in the top comment. You can shop the QR code if you're on your TV. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.